Hello and welcome to the Pirate Reviews channel. This is Shadowbane. Today I'm doing a mini review of the Arma 3 mod called Wasteland. Wasteland is a game mode for Arma 3, much like Epoch or Daisy for Arma 2, minus the zombies. The object in Wasteland is simply to survive. This can be done solo or with a team. As of now, for most servers, there are 3 separate teams in the Wasteland. When you join a Wasteland server, you have a choice to be on Blue Team, Red Team, or Green Team, also known as the Independents. The Blue and Red Team, also known as Blue 4 and Op 4, both have limitations of what they can and cannot do. The Green Team, or the Independents on the other hand, they can pretty much go where they want, kill who they want, do whatever they want. The Blue and Red Teams are limited from killing and stealing from their respective team. So you're probably wondering, in Wasteland, what is the objective? What are you supposed to do? Well, there is no defined objective for you to follow. You can pretty much do whatever you want. You can go around stealing everybody's stuff and hoard it, go on a murder spree, sabotage enemy teams, or even shoot out every tire of every vehicle you come across just to make people angry. So far, the best troll I've thought of is perhaps going around with a tank and blowing up all the gas stations so no one can refuel their vehicles. As you get started in the Wasteland, the first thing you want to do is grab a vehicle. Normally, in other mods such as Epoch, this would be difficult, but in Wasteland, vehicles are everywhere. Vehicles are also the main sort of loot in the Wasteland. Every vehicle you go up to, you should search for guns, ammo, and med packs. Be wary, though. While you're out just looking for a ride, people will try to kill you at every turn. My suggestion is instead of being killed, kill them first. That way you get to loot all their goodies off their body. Speaking of loot, the system for Wasteland is almost exactly the same as the default loot system in Arma 3. After you're done looting, hop in your vehicle and get out of there. It is not safe to tarry in any location for too long. In addition to the full complement of ground vehicles from Arma 3, it also brings in its aerial vehicles. From jets to helicopters, there's many ways to smite your enemies. Just a piece of advice. Do not try this at home. Taking a jet off when there isn't a runway. Well, let's just say it didn't end good. As we spoke earlier, in Wasteland there is no clearly defined goal. There are, on the other hand, points of interest, such as a military base or a power plant, perhaps an old, ancient ruins of a castle. These points of interest can be captured for your team. When you capture these points of interest, you will receive money based on your contribution. You may also receive money if someone else captures a point of interest near you, even if you didn't help at all. My favorite way to capture is to simply grab a heli and fly around and hover, as shown in the video in the next few seconds. Here we are capturing a castle for our team. I believe it netted me about $500. As you acquire more money from capturing points of interest or from killing other players and taking theirs, you will undoubtedly want to upgrade your gear and equipment. You're not only limited to helmets, vests, ghillie suits, and weapons, but you can also buy base equipment such as towers and concrete walls to place out in the world. In this way, it's easy for you or your team to set up checkpoints, build bases, and create dead zones in the middle of towns if you so choose. What I've described here is pretty much the default Wasteland settings. You will find, however, there are plenty of servers out there with custom options, vehicles, settings, and equipment. One of my favorite settings is a full day-night cycle. At night, the game is absolutely gorgeous with the tracer rounds firing everywhere. quite something to behold. The last thing I'd like to touch on in this review is missions. Depending on the server you play on and who hosts it, you may have missions that pop up every 5 to 15 minutes. These missions may be a go here, fight this AI, and capture this military vehicle, or perhaps just a troop transport that's unarmed. Either way, it can provide you and your team or your current party with a tactical advantage in the Wasteland. There's nothing quite like having the only fully armed helicopter with Hellfire missiles and machine guns. May you rain your fury down upon your enemies. The Arma 3 Wasteland mod is brought to you by Team Wasteland at a3wasteland.com.
Hey, we're shooting at this airfield right next to you.
These developers seem like they put a lot of time and energy in developing this mod. The best part about it all is it's absolutely free to download, install, and play. I recommend going to a3launcher.com and downloading the Arma 3 custom mod launcher for this mod.
Hey, there's a guy in that building that just died in.
Not only will it automatically download all the mods required for your Wasteland server you're trying to join, but it makes repairing and updating the mods a breeze. All in all, I found the Arma 3 Wasteland mod to be a lot of fun. I think you'll have the most fun if you can hit the ground running with a group, as solo play is very unforgiving. Well guys, this has been Shadowbane for the Pirate Reviews channel, reminding you to always support your mod developers and server hosts, and to also never try this at home.